welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my 2023 flip through of my journals. So in the previous video, part 1, you saw this square journal from Archer and Olive, and we got through September. And so this journal, I wrote down right here, October 2023 through December 2023. This is a beautiful addition to the fall collection from Archer and Olive, and this has like a string that you get to tie, but as you can see, it's pretty thick. So I have a lot of items in there. But yeah, I love this color. This is like my favorite fall color, and the little deer, so I had to get it. It does have rose gold edges, which you can't really see, maybe right here, but yeah. So anyway, like I said, this is part 2 of my flip through. So if you haven't seen part 1, I would recommend going back to see the part 1 video, and then you can jump in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna flip through. All right, so this is the beautiful end page. It's that foiling, so pretty. And this is a stamp that I used with brown ink, name and year. So in my first video, I talked about having a word of the year, which you saw that I changed my word, and this is when I really started to go through in word of the season. So this season I was in, I really wanted to abide in God's word more. So this is my word, abide, and it's to remain or to stay. And I put John 15:4, abide in me and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. So I thought that was very fitting. This is my stamp again that I used, and I just did it floating in the air. And this really pretty gold is watercolor, and I have the watercolor thing to show you. So this is the watercolor. It is, I'm not even going to attempt to say that, but it's basically the starry colors. And what this is, it has like a set. This is not sponsored, but I just wanted to share this neat find. It's a water-based pigment, and so it has all the different like colors, and I used, I think, the red gold one. But yeah, you just add water, and it looks like liquid gold to me when I use it, so I really like this. I thought that would be really cool to use, and just like the shine effect is really pretty. Next, I did my quarterly goals, because this is only for 4 months, or 3 months, but I did quarterly goals. And so this is washi, and this is another washi, but it has like a ribbon look to this. So I really like how I just paired these two washis together. And these are just the same goals that I had. Places we've been, just created this page, and we only went to one more place, as you can see, in November. And then places I want to go within the US or foreign. And then I did another strip of washi with the same kind of stamps. Yeah, I covered this section up because it had other private information. And these are books I have read. And so as you can see, historical fiction is a lot more here. Didn't read any more classics towards the end of the year, but I have my little key right there. And this is also part of that watercolor set. It's like the white pearl looking one. And so I thought it'd be really cool to do like paperweight almost. Like the drawing was supposed to be like a paperweight, like circular glass ball thing. So that's what I used, and then I used a feather stamp. And I'm sticking to a color palette too, like some browns, muted type of colors. Here are some series that I ended up going through, and there's a few more DNFs and some that are completed. I do count duologies as series. I think like some people don't really count that, but I do. Here is my book tourney, and it shows you kind of at a glance what my favorite books were in October, November, December, and then my top pick of the year, which was The Secret Keepers of Old Depot Grocery by Amanda Cox. Loved that book. 20 books in 2023. You see the same washi, and I actually didn't read any more from that list. I fell off the wagon for that. With the A to Z challenge, I mean, I read maybe 2 more from that challenge. So X, Y, and Z were really hard. So I attempted to just find books that had like that letter in the title somewhere, but yeah, I kind of wrote a book that I DNF'd, so it's just because my brain was wanting to complete it. So okay, so this is a year in picks, and covered 2 of them, but I put a picture of me with this new outfit. It was my birthday month in October, and this whole outfit was basically what I got for my birthday, so just wanted to take a picture there. And then this is Chantel's Read Your Bookshelf Challenge, and it's at her channel, Chantel's Reads All Day. And this is, instead of printing the paper again, I just wrote it and just did boxes over it. So then we get into October, and this is based off of like my birthday theme. But I had really pretty pack of paper with this marble look, and I knew I wanted like this gold. I loved this paper with the gold and everything. So I ended up just cutting that paper and just pasting it on this side and that side. And I put a washi tape here that says Hello Beautiful. And from that same packet, they had this other paper. So I just put October on the side. So my theme for this month was basically like marble with the pink and the gold and the black. And so I did a small calendar and used these Archer and Olive paint pens. And I really liked them. There's my TBR with a tip in, and when you flip it open, some video ideas. And then this is when I started to do a different style of journaling. So for the month of October, I attempted to do morning pages, and that's in my other journal that I have. But essentially, I just got up in the morning, set a timer for about 5 minutes, and just wrote. And I attempted to do that every day in October. I just missed 1 day, but it felt good to write. Not necessarily the first thing in the morning, but just to write in the morning, because I realized that I do wake up and automatic my brain's like, okay, what do I have to do today? Or I'll have some bizarre dream and my brain is like trying to figure out like what's going on. And so writing it down really did help me for that month. So I didn't continue it though, because it kind of got a little repetitive. That's kind of one of those things, if I feel like I need to get up and just write, to give myself that time, but not like something I would have to do daily. So mood tracker. Okay, so this is Journey Through the Bible, and I did a little tip in, my prompts here, and the books that I've read and check marked when I read them. But this is from Paperbacks and Ponytails channel. She did Journey Through the Bible. It's her second year, I believe, doing this. And it's so fun to see the different prompts. And I like to pick prompts that I feel like if I got to go back to see like where I would want to go, or who I want to meet and witness the event and all of that. So that's how I picked my prompts. So this was fun to do. I also cut out more papers of circles and just cut them in half and just kind of paste them all around here. So try to decorate the page a bit. At the same time, there was a Middle Earth readathon that Book Lover Amanda hosted and the Rotting Songbird also hosted. And I love just the whole world of Lord of the Rings. And this one I tried my best to do, but I was trying to juggle between my own TBR game and then this readathon and then trying to do this. So I didn't get a bingo or anything, but I love the prompts as well. I thought they did a phenomenal job on this. So that was fun. All right, so here is a fall list of just things I wanted to do during the season. And I just decorated with stickers. This is stickers as well, like the individual letters, and just put a lot of my favorite things down. I've checkmarked things that I know I did, but it's just fun to look through and just kind of see all the things that we like to do. So I saw this at Abiding Journal, I believe is the name, but I'll put it down on the screen. This was her idea and like what we could use with our spreads, and so that's what I used. That's what I tried this month, and I really did enjoy doing this. Here's just birthday checklist. Okay, this is covering up a spread, but here is my birthday and celebrating my 30 years. These are stickers, and this is also stickers, but basically my husband took me out to the fair. It was a great day, and I journaled actually going on the Ferris wheel for the first time in 15 years. And guys, it's official. I believe I am afraid of heights because I did not have a good time on that Ferris wheel. I actually freaked out pretty badly, closed my eyes kind of deal, and my husband felt really, really bad. But it was something though that we got to talk about afterwards. I didn't like get mad at him, even though he really convinced me to get back on there and everything. I was just like, you know, we tried it, and it's just something that I can miss out. It's fine. So he ended up playing a game and won me a stuffed animal. So that was sweet of him. But yep, I do not like heights. So, and then celebrating 30 years. There's my cake. This is pretty ombre. Actually, I want to show you the cake. My aunt and uncle actually own their own side business, and this is a cake that they created for me, like an ombre effect. They did a great job with that. So was the birthday. This is my favorite book of the month, and like I said, it is also my favorite book of the year. So The Secret Keepers of Old Depot Grocery, and I just did a collage effect with all these vintage stickers, that vellum paper that I had in my last book, and I really do like this collage effect. So this is my monthly wrap up, and then we enter November, and this is also paper that I got from a paper pack, and then I use that shiny gold stuff again. So I did tabs this month because I was gonna go back to the bullet journaling for just this month, kind of see if it's something that I want to go back to. And this is my calendar, which is all book theme, and I use that gold paint pen to do the designs on these books. And I attempted to also put like my what I read by numbering the books, and then you know, saying when I finished them and when I didn't. And it got really messy, chaotic, because I also did a key over here where it just kind of reminded me like, hey, you have this coming up. So I did these tip-in flaps. So video ideas, what I was journaling this month was just bullet journaling and Sam's TBR and all that. So that's how I attempted to create space. All right, this is habit tracking, which I haven't done in a minute. I can't remember the last time I tracked my habits. I did little books, I guess, and divided them up into 4 pieces and colored in based off the color of these papers. So, and then gratitude is here, and that's the tab. And then we enter my weeklies, and so I'll just kind of flip through quickly, but essentially each weekly has, you know, some sort of book element to it. So there you go. Thanksgiving. Washi. Video ideas. And then we hit, oh, Thanksgiving. And these were actually our Christmas pictures. We take pictures every year for Thanksgiving, and we try to use those for our Christmas cards. So I actually host my in-laws, and so that's like the setup, what we made, and just some journaling here. And this cute little corgi. It's actually like a toothpick inside of him, and I kind of broke this end off, but they were part of like cupcakes. So my husband snagged this for me. He was like, you put this in your journaling, and thought that was really sweet that he remembered that I would like to collect things. So simple spread, but I love it nonetheless. Gift ideas, I kind of showed a plan with me there. And then we get into December, and there's my currently loving. This was like very Christmassy themed, but I was really liking wreaths at this point and the color combinations with red and green. Calendar, and I intended to do December daily. So you're going to see here in a minute what I did. So my favorite book of the month was The Crimson Cord, Rahab story, but I just kind of wrote here. It looks a little like incomplete, so. All right, so here's December daily, and this was fun to do. It really stretched me because, you know, doing it daily is a challenge in and of itself. But I took notes for days that I wasn't able to sit down and do. So that was a tip from Kelsey Lee at Abiding Journal. She mentioned about taking notes on your phone about a specific day, and when you have time, come back and journal that day. So that actually really helped. So thank you for that, Kelsey Lee. So I definitely use that here. So yeah, real quick, just kind of used basic things. My husband was voted best quizmaster, but that's when he got sick, unfortunately. December 1st, I actually made minestrone for the first time, and it turned out really good. We also started the season with A Christmas Story, Christmas, the sequel to that, and it was nice. I actually really liked The Christmas Story, the first one. The second one, I thought it was cute, but you know, definitely like the first one. And I split this page into 2 because I didn't have that much to write. So there's the 3rd, and then 4 is like right here. And my husband, again, was sick, and I ended up going to church because I was helping with the children's church. But we saw The Chosen later on, the special. I think it was their first episode that they ever came out with, called The Shepherd, I believe. And it was very sweet. And then we had bonbons. I had Abuelita's hot chocolate, and Sam got raspberry almond. So just took a picture of that. And then right here, day 5. It was so simple this day, but I saw this beautiful plum tree, and my favorite tree to see, especially in the fall time, is like a red tree, or like that mahogany almost color. And bonus points if it's like, it's kind of fading, like ombre effect from the leaves changing colors from yellow into that orangey red. I just feel like that's just special to see for me, and like in a way, God gives me that special like treat, I guess. And so I don't recall ever seeing a purple leaved tree. And so I saw one today and I thought it was so beautiful. So I documented that. All right, there's number 6. So just had hot cocoa and very simple day. This is day 7. We watched The Muppet Christmas Carol. That's my husband's favorite holidays film. And we made our wreaths. And if you follow my book channel, I did like an Advent challenge. And so that was one of the challenges. And then this is actually, the popcorn thing is from a popcorn bag, like, and that I cut up. So I do a lot of recycling too with adding elements to my journal, and I just keep it in a drawer, a special drawer where I just, whatever I find that I think is pretty cool to keep, I'll cut it up and put it in there. So that was one of those things. And then December 8th was our church's Christmas party, and there's me and my husband all dressed up, and this, guys, is actually tissue paper. And I saw that on the internet that you can use tissue paper to write over, and so that's pretty cool. And so I wanted to try that, and I really, really, really love these 2 pages together. Like, this is tissue paper as well. So 6 years ago today, exactly this date, my husband actually proposed to me at our church's Christmas party. It was after the celebration, and my dad walked me out, and we headed towards the gazebo, which was decorated so beautifully, and that's where my husband proposed. And so it was really neat to have the Christmas party again on that same day. So it was great. And he played the piano and I played my flute, and we played canon in D. So that's what I put right there. So anyway, that was a good time. Here I actually drew the Grinch's hand and with this ornament, and then I put the tissue and I cut with an X-Acto knife all the way around the lining, and that way that popped. And I really love this. Like, it looks great in my opinion. So, and then I just put black piece of cardboard paper, and I just wrote in a green acrylograph pen. Okay, so over here, you know, I started to lose steam, so I just kind of put something together. We have an adventure challenge book where you kind of scratch off like date ideas. My sister gifted me and my husband years ago, so we just kind of did one of those. And then I did a very simple spread here, just kind of stay home. My husband had jury duty, but it says we had a snowball fight. It didn't snow, but we have a little fake snowballs, and so we like to take them out every year and have a little snowball fight. We get so intense, like hiding behind walls, and it's just fun. I know we're a little old for that, but it's just a competition. We made it, and I lost again. All right, so this is day number 12, and there's number 12, and we both had bonbons again because I did the calendar, advent calendar with little boxes, and for 3 days we filled them with like chocolate. So This was mango chamoy, which is so good. It was my favorite one, I think. And then here I did a little blurb of me not liking this book, and I had a whole, I wouldn't say rant, but a whole like video talking about this. And I don't remember if I said, but I used tissue again, that tissue effect. This is simple. This is December 13th, and all it says, choir time. And this is washi with other washi with other washi on top. So it was layered. So you saw some journaling spreads, some heavy doodled spreads, and then some where there's just almost no words and like a general theme to it. And so I actually really like this spread too. It's so simple. It kind of tells me nothing like new happened. It was just a normal day, and we went to choir that evening. So okay, December 14th, very simple. This is also tissue, and I'm covering this up because this is when my students invited me to see their concert outside of school. It's a separate program from the school, so they invited me to come see them, and that's what I put there. And then this, I visited my husband's school, and so I just kind of put that there. Yeah. And then I went to go shop for ugly Christmas sweater for my husband, and we mailed Christmas cards. And this is washi, just strips of washi, and I used like the blue, I think it was mild liner, which is like a highlighter. So okay, so this page looks not as appealing, but this was actually part of the theme I was going for. December 16th was our Secret Santa party that my sister hosts, and this was the wrapping paper my Secret Santa wrapped my gift with, which was another journal, which I love journals, so that was great. And this was some tissue paper that I just collected from that time, but it was a tacky ugly sweater theme, and we last year did a Grinch theme, and this year we did this. So my sister's a very gracious host and everything, and so it's usually like a highlight for us to do something like this. And then here is the 17th, and I was creating my students an individualized like card with their name on it, and it warmed my heart to see that after the break a lot of them came back with them still having that card. It just warmed my heart that they appreciated that and everything. So yeah, but it took a while because I individualized each and every card, whether it was a different pattern or color, and put their names on it. So I just wanted to make a memory of me doing that. All right, December 18th. This Santa was cut out of a Coke package, like a 12-pack, I believe. Was it this one? It's got the cardboard feel, but I cut them out, and this is part of a like a cookie box, like the, I guess, generic Christmas cookie boxes. And so I just layered those two over because we watched A Christmas Story, and so I thought, oh yeah, the Santa guy in there, like, there you go. And then I did like the ears and the glasses and everything, and so that was like the one thing that I kind of remembered of the 18th. This honestly is not a favorite. This is the 19th. And basically, my brother, he had a birthday, and we had it at a pizza place. And I had a good idea in my mind, but executing it did not turn out the way I wanted it. So It's just a little flap. That's okay. We move on. This is wrapping paper, and basically I just said we were wrapping gifts. We had our choir Christmas party. We had peppermint mochas. I call it a day. So December 21st, another spread that I just kind of put together real quick. This is gift wrapping, so more gift wrapping and Christmas movies. Basically, it was just a day of just them on, and we just put another one after another, and that's how we just wrapped our gifts, just kind of having that in the background. This is pretty cool. I know it's kind of popping up, but this was like that other part of the box with had chocolates in it. It was like a little cardboard box, but I really liked it, so I cut the edges and I put double-sided tape here to create like a pocket here. And so I have like quotes from the movie we watched. It's Christmas Vacation, and I will say there are some parts that we do skip over, still to this day. Yeah, so anyway, simple day. And then we hit the 23rd, and this has a lot of glitter. I don't know if you can see that, but it's so pretty. But I loved that this went with today because we watched It's a Wonderful Life for the first time ever. I've never seen that movie, and I loved it. It was just wonderful. And yeah, I just wanted to record that. Then on this page, you see that I have a lot of like little gifts here and there. These were all wrapping paper from this year. But I just love this, like how that flip goes like that. This poinsettia was part of a gift wrapping that my aunt, she made this off of her Cricut, I think, and it was part of like this this gift that we got with this wrapping paper. So I loved, you know, the combination. But I basically just did this as December 24th and 25th. I cut this out of our church bulletin because I just wanted to remember, like, you know, the real reason for this season. So thought that was very fitting. And I actually really like little gnomes for some reason. So, or at least this year I did. So anyway, I love this wrapping paper. But yeah, the thing is though, the recap, my husband did get sick. During those 2 days, it was just a 24-hour fever. So that was a little sad because, you know, you don't ever want to get sick, but you especially don't ever want to get sick over the holidays. And so we do celebrate starting the 24th with my family. And it's kind of like an all-night stay up, open gifts. And then we come home, sleep. Then me and my husband open up gifts. And then we go and see my mom. And then and then I host my in-laws and my dad. So yeah, the whole staying up for on the 24th is my mom's family side, but then my mom wants us to come to her house like Christmas morning. So anyway, it sounds confusing, but yeah, that's kind of our tradition. On December 26th, I just had the urge to clean the house. This is just things to remember when you get sick, because I was feeling a little sick. And so I just kind of wrote things like, get some water in you to help with the nausea, go to bed early to sleep it off, go outside to get some vitamin D, eat well to get more vitamins. So just simple little things. Yeah. Right, December 27th, I watched the Super Mario Brothers movie with my husband, and I know that I didn't do Toad right because it's supposed to be red dots and then like the white mushroom part, so like the colors are inverted, and even like these symbols are not 100% correct, but oh well, we're just going to pretend that it's correct. And then here I just put for the 28th that I reached 200 subscribers on my reading channel, so I wanted to document that. And this pretty paper I got as a Christmas gift for my husband, another paper pack. We love the paper packs. And these two are also from the paper pack, but the 29th, my husband signed up for real estate classes, and I journaled a little. And then here was goal setting and catching up with YouTube and just having a productive day. So that was the 30th. All right, and then we hit the 31st. And this is a piece of paper, but this is New Year's Eve, and my other sister, usually hosts a New Year's Eve party, but this year we had it at our house, but she still came up with the theme, because she always does a theme, and this was not a cup. And she's into like seeing what's kind of on TikTok and trending and stuff like that. And so one of the things that she saw was this theme, and basically you're not allowed to drink from cups at the party. You have to bring your own non-cup to drink from. And so my husband got the coffee pot and he used that as his cup, and I carried my ladle around and used that. So it was fun. And, you know, like everybody was safe with what they were drinking from. So, like no one drank from anything crazy. So anyway, and this is my recap pages. And as I kind of go through, you see there is blank pages. And I really was struggling with this because I hate to waste journals. That's like ideas for next year. But like this amount, I did have a good chunk left, and I probably will use that to just plan for things, but I wanted to start the new year in a different, like in my newer journal, and so this will be used, but probably more just like trying out spreads or like planning more in the back. But yeah, these two served me well in the year 2023, and I can't wait to do more journaling in 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys even got some inspiration from what I did. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in a new video. Bye!